So the first step of Armstrong number, first you need to count the number of digits, like count the number of digits. So from the first step, obviously we will get the count as 3, right? So in the second step, what you need to do is like 1 plus 5 plus 3. So to this you need to do powers like 3. Whatever you count, right, like number of digits, you need to keep over the powers like 3, 3, 3. Then obviously 1 cube will be the 1, 5 cube will be the 125, 3 cube will be the 27, right? When you sum all this, you will get the 153. So this 153 is equals to, like in third step, this 153 is equals to the n, right? So this is the Armstrong number. Okay. So what the logic? So you need to count the number of digits. You need to cube with, like you need to power with each digit, and you need to sum, right? So that sum, when it is equals to the given number, then that number is known as the Armstrong number. So first let us count the number of digits. So I will explain the logic for counting the number of digits. So when you know the reversing the number, so same that type only, just we need to modify some line of code. So here I will show you like int n, right? Int n equals to 153. So let us copy the n value into some other variable. Let it be temp. Okay, temp equals to n. So while, so in the reversing the number, what is the condition? So condition is temp when not equals to 0 till to that this while loop is going to run, right? So here at the last line, what we are going to do, we are going to do like temp equals to temp by 10, like temp by 10, right? So means every time we are removing the last digit. So with the help of this thing, we are going to remove the last digit. So at the first iteration, the 3 will be go. At the second iteration, this 53 will be gone. At the last iteration, 153 will be gone, right? So now let us take another variable like digit count. Let it be DC. Okay, initially the digit count is 0, right? So every time while this loop is running, it is like the digit count, right? DC plus plus. Now at the end of the loop, I am printing the DC value. What will be the output? Obviously it is 3. When I run this, here it is showing like 3. Okay, let us change to one another value. Let us see again it is running properly or not. Let us verify with another number. What will be the digit count? Obviously 4, right? So when I run this, you can see it is showing 4. Now let us remove this number. Okay, later on what I am doing is like here we need to take the we need to do the powering, right? So for the powering I will explain the logic. So later we can do this second step. Okay, first let us do the powering. So let us take one variable like int ld, last digit ld means. So why I taken this means you will get to know when I going to explain the second step, that last digit is equals to 3. Okay, so when I pass 3, or let us take 5. Okay, so you will get confused when I forward the explanation. Okay, last digit is equals to 5. Okay, now what I am doing is like I am taking one another loop like for int I equals to 0. Okay, I less than or equals to the digit count. So how many times I am going to run this loop? So it is not the 0 from the 1. Okay, from 1 to DC count means this loop will run 3 times, right? So here what is the value for this? It will run for, it is the 3, right? DC count is 3. So how many times this loop is going to run? For the 1 time it is going to start and check for the condition. Then 1, 2, 3 times, right? So I plus plus here I am taking for loop brackets. I open the for and close the for. What I am doing is like I want one other variable to store the power value, right? So after power, like after power API, let it be after power means first API equals to 1. Okay, when you take 0 means it is a multiplication thing, right? So when you take AP equals to AP into 10, like sorry, AP into DC, and all the DC, AP into last digit. So what happens when you take 0? After the end of the loop, the AP value is still 0, right? So 0 into something always will be the 0. So for the multiplication you need to take 1, for the addition you need to take 0. Okay, remember this thing. This you can simplify by using the like shortcut operators, assignment shortcut operators we have, right? Like AP into equals to LD, you can write in that way also. So after the end of the loop, let us print the AP value. Okay, 5 cube is 125, right? Once let us verify. Now when I run this, here it is successfully giving 125 in the output. And now let us verify with another number, let it be 3. Okay, now when I run this, 3 cube 27 we need to get, so it is given. Okay, this code is working fine. Now let us queue for all this thing. So how we can traverse means we can move either in this direction. So I will change the color for you. You can move either in this direction or in this direction. So we have the logic for to move in this direction, right? From 3, 5, 1 we can move. Just now we have seen that how we have count the digits by using in this direction only, right? So use the same logic, like first while. Okay, while before doing of the while, let us reinitialize the temp value, because temp value is become 0, right? So let us reassign the value to the temp, like temp equals to n. Okay, now how many times this loop is going to run? Until temp not equals to 0 or temp greater than or equals to 0, till to that this loop is going to run. Great. Okay, now open the while, open the while and close the while here. Okay, so this is the while close, this is a for close. Okay, don't get confused. So what the purpose of for loop here? This is the purpose to get the power value, right? To get the power value in terms of AP variable. Okay, AP means I will give in this way. Okay, so to the AP we are getting the value. So what we need to do? We need to do sum, right? So we getting the 2 power 7 and 5 cube. Okay, and 1 cube. But what the actual need? We need to sum all this thing, right? So for the sum, how we need to do this? With the help of the one another variable, we can do like int sum. Let it be int sum equals to for the summation. Initially you need to declare with the 0, right? For the multiplication you need to declare with the 1. So just now I have explained to you. Okay, sum equals to sum plus AP. Okay, what is the value? Here we need to do the two things, right? So what are the two things? First we need to give the last digit to it, right? For to get the last digit, what we need to do, like temp percentile 10 will give the last digit. Again we need to remove the last digit. How we are going to remove? With the help of this line. So always this should be placed in the last line of code. Okay, so when I try to print the some value here, what we will get? Obviously 153. Once let us check for it, so it is giving or not, or we have done anything mistake. So let us see by running the this program. Here it is showing 153. Okay, our code is working fine. Now we need to check it is the Armstrong number or not, right? So this can be achieved by using the if else block, right? So let us take here sum when equals to the n. It is a meaning like it is the Armstrong number, Armstrong number. Otherwise it is a so in the else block we need to write else it is not a Armstrong number, not a Armstrong number. So when I run this, we need to get